And here we go with video number 3. Coming up next is a Turkish-inspired tomato sauce that's going to go with our Manta and the Garlicky Yogurt Sauce, guys. Simple to make, lots of flavor happening in this, and I have to tell you, you gotta try it. Recipes over at kcknh.com. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share. So along with Persian cuisine comes a whole variety of different flavor combinations to choose from. Manta has a few rules, and this is where I'm going to break one of them. Usually Manta has a tomato paste butter sauce that's made, but I really wanted a fragrant sauce that some of the other dishes they make will have. After all, I gotta feed my husband, he needs food. So right away, you're going to recognize all of these ingredients. You have access, guys. You got these at the local stores, the farm stands, if you're lucky enough to have them this time of year. And truth be told, guys, it's so stinking easy and it's so delicious. Like in that video for the garlic yogurt sauce, we're just going to go ahead and show you that we did a whole bunch of garlic, a crap ton of garlic. Olive oil, kosher salt, black pepper. The oven's cranking at 425. We're going to eventually hit this with some aluminum foil, cover it, and we're going to get it into the oven for 30 to 45 minutes or until it achieves that gorgeous golden caramelly color of awesome. Yeah, I am very serious about my garlic. It must be caramelly awesome. So we'll get that into the oven, and we're going to start on the prep for our fragrant tomato sauce next. And guys, this can't be any simpler. We're doing tomato paste. We're not using a lot, but we do need it to help build the flavors up. And we're going to use 1 carrot stick, 1 or 2 ribs of celery, just depends on the size. We're going to do a chunk of onion. And we're going to keep everything as small as possible. We don't want to puree this like we did with the meat filling for the Manta. I want this sauce to be chunky. And there's a lot of dishes that Turkey has where there is a sustenance factor with a lot of their sauces. So I definitely want to keep that going. So into a pan on about medium heat, I am using the rest of my garlic oil. Probably about 3 tablespoons, maybe a 1/4 cup. And I'm going to put all my veggies in there. You might think it's a lot of olive oil, but you have to remember we're doing another country's type of cuisine, so they do a lot of olive oil in many dishes. And it's very healthy for you, and unless of course you're going to sit there and eat the whole thing, well, don't worry about it. This is flavor off the charts. Just like we're adding all of that roasted garlic to this pan. It's gonna smell awesome in front of you. You want a garlic facial? I know I enjoyed it. So we just smashed it up with the fingers. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of kosher salt and black pepper. That is your call on how far you want to take it. Now at this point, we're basically getting the heat to touch everything as possible. We want to get this started. You'll start to see some of the moisture leach out of the vegetables into the pan. That's okay. That'll be a good indicator of the next steps that we've got to do with this. So we're going to put that tomato paste in, and I need to get that up to temp. So I'm going to smash it in the pan, toss it around, let the heat touch that thing, and you'll start smelling this heavy gardeny aroma. When you start smelling that awesome aroma, that's when we want to continue by adding the other ingredients that are coming up for you. And this happens wicked fast. Now, I'm using some whole tomatoes with the juices. I'm going to crush this right here into the pan. There's a lot of flavor when you do this, and to be honest with you, I go with the whole tomatoes that is stewed. It's got a whole different flavor than the diced, than strips, and truth be told, I love it. It's good. It's easy, it's fast, and oh my god, there's something very medicinal about crushing the tomatoes. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of fun. Now there we just added a couple splashes of white vinegar. This is so we can add a whole different flavor profile to this. And I'm going to tell you something. It does make a difference. You don't need a lot. Now I'm adding fresh chopped mint to this sauce. That is correct. I am using fresh mint, guys. You might not be used to this flavor combination, but when you try this, it is going to light up all your taste buds. It's really a beautiful combination. Now for a little warmth, I'm adding some cumin powder because typically there's a balancing act I find with Turkish cuisine. So I want all of the senses to be aggravated in a good way. So we're going to stir everything in. This is going to start showing signs of thickening up, which is great. So you just got to be mindful that we do not want this to sit unattended. So we're going to shut off the heat. We're going to let this do its thing because we got to get ready. Let's get that plate going, guys. We're going to showcase this sauce with both the Hungry Man special size Manta, and we're also going to do the traditional. Now right away, guys, you're going to see this develop into the most beautiful dish ever. And to be quite frank, I could do 2 plates in one sitting. It's so freaking good. So I certainly hope you guys will give this a shot. 3 videos done. Recipes are on my website. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and happy cooking.